You say let's go right then, but I see you all the time. Deep shit. You say let's go right then, but I see you all the time. Deep shit. You say let's go right then, but I see you all the time. Deep shit. You say let's go right then, but I see you all the time.
Hey guys, it's me again, and today I wanted to talk about something that it's not talked about a lot when it comes to the loc community, and I wanted to talk about it because it can be something that you're going through or someone else is going through. So, right now I'm at a period where I know is going to be a struggle for me in my loc journey because when I had my other locs, as you can see in my 1.5 month loc update, I had a couple of loc trials before I got to this one and actually started recording my journey. So in all those other loc journeys, whether I had interlocks or I had twists or comb coils, I never made it past the 3 to 4 month stage, and I think that's what's the most difficult for me right now, and it's why I'm kind of feeling a little bit iffy about my locs right now because something about having locs, they're not like any other hairstyle. Okay, it's not like having braids, it's not like having twists, it's not like being a loose natural. I mean, locs are really unique, and when you have locs, you're really letting your hair do things that it's never done before. Really mat up. You're letting it do things that you've never let it do before. What you're doing is you're losing a lot of control over your hair, and that may be something that's kind of scary for people, is losing control of their own appearance, really, because sometimes I honestly don't know what's going on, to be quite honest. Okay, what's happening is your locs do not lock all at the same pace. So mostly my back ones are locking pretty well, and some at this size, but mostly this whole area, my side and the front, this side and the front is not locking at all. So these are really fuzzy. You see how that's like, okay, not locked at all. I have a part here which you can tell when my hair is really damp, but when it's dry you can't tell that I have any parts in my head. But it's really kind of discouraging because my hair is not, it doesn't look like what I think looks good, and for me, really. I think it's because my roots aren't locked yet, and because I'm not that much into my journey, but That's why I'm waiting it out and I'm not going to take out my locks because, I do really love my locks and I love having locks. Another thing, I'm shedding a lot, which I wasn't doing before. When I was like a couple of months in, I was not shedding that much. Now I'm shedding a lot. Like a lot of my hair is coming out. I don't know why that is. If you have locks, your hair is not supposed to be coming out. So I don't know what that is. And I'm not washing my hair as frequently as I was, so it's moisturized. It's pretty moisturized by naturally, like I'm not putting any oils in it. But it's still like the new growth is kind of silky and the actual lock is kind of coarse. So I mean, I don't like that, but you see how this one is like really like completely locked almost, except for the new growth here. That's one that I really like. There's a couple more in the back, or in the back. They're really locking a lot. And another thing that I do is when I sleep, I put on a scarf. And so my scarf is, I think it might be too small. This is my scarf. And when I sleep with my scarf, what my scarf is doing is shaping my hair. Because when I wake up, my hair is really like flat to my head, and then what I do is I take it out. But what happens is my hair at the front is more free. It's not as compact, but my hair at the back is more compact due to my scarf and how I wear my scarf. So the ones at the back are more flat and more flat to my head, and the ones at the front are, as you can see, really like puffy, and it's not an all around like normal look, I guess. All around, like the lock journey throughout your first year and your second year is going to be really unpredictable unless you have like a loctician doing your hair or something where like she knows or he knows each step that's going to be. But if you are semi free form, or if you are free form, you're not gonna know what's happening with your hair, and that loss of control is something that can be really unnerving for some people. Also, with my locks, I've noticed that people will stare at me more, and not in a bad way, but because I'm really like at this point in my journey, I'm really self-conscious about my locks. I don't like it, but people will like, before when I had my natural hair, people will like look, and then they'll turn around or turn away, knowing that I am looking back at them. But with my locks, like people will look at me and I'll like look back at them like, because why not, you know? Why not stare back at someone who's looking at you? So people will look at me and then I'll look back at them right in their eyes, and then they'll just keep looking. And it's not a bad thing. Like I know they're not looking at me in a bad way, but it's just different. That's new to me. When people really like not be scared to look at you, I don't know why that's different or what that even means, you know. I haven't had anyone comment on my locks at all, so I don't know. Maybe they don't even look like locks. I mean, this front area is really, this front area is a different texture than my sides and my back. My sides are really coily, and my front area is, as you can see, not so much. I don't know if that's 4C or some other texture, but it's different than the rest of my hair, and I just don't know. Like, I'm honestly not liking where this is going. My front locks are still not locking. This area in the front right here, my widow's peak area, I really don't like what's going on with this. It's not locking. This was 2 locks. I took it out and made it. I mean, this was 1 lock for like a month. It was the one I would just have like over here. And I took it out and made it 2 because it was just not refusing to lock, you know, as 1. This just doesn't want to be tangled at all. It's just like a little fro in the front. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But I think it has grown a little bit. If I look at my 2-month lock update, my hair looks a lot different, you know. So that's good. That's just another lock talk for me. Comment down below. Comment if you've ever felt a little bit scared with how your journey is going, and if you've ever felt like you're losing control over what you thought you wanted, you know. Because I thought I wanted to have locks, and maybe it's just my hair, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe I'm not washing my hair enough, maybe I should be washing it like almost every 3 days like I was doing before, you know. I don't know, because my locks, like what I see with my locks and what's going on with my locks do not look like any other person's locks. I don't mean that in a good way. Like, if I look on YouTube and I look at some lock journeys, some people have locks and some of them look like other people's locks. I'm not saying they look the same, but they look similar. And my locks, like, I can't find anyone on YouTube that has locks that still like look like a huge like afro. I can't find anyone, and it's kind of feel alone in this journey because my hair is just not acting the way other people's hair acts. But I do want to wait it out and see if things will get better. I'm really excited to see where my journey goes. I think I'm going to, I don't know. But I want to wait until like at least the 7th month to see how I feel about it. I really want to have locks, you guys. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to have loose natural hair. Like, I really want to have locks, but I just do not like the way the shape is and how it's like so much, you know, it's so much going on. It's like a jungle. And I'm not really prepared, I guess. I was not prepared. I did not understand I don't understand. But I'm going to wait it out. See, look at this, is all not locked at all. This is not locked at all. In all these months, it's not locking at the front, you know. And I'm kind of worried about that. If it'll ever lock. I know some people say that, and then they're like, oh, of course it's going to lock, like I'm just being ridiculous. But you know, you can never know. You never know until you see. So I'm just gonna wait it out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.